This video is brought to you by John Robson Guitar Tuition. If you enjoy the content, please consider supporting the channel by enrolling on a course, purchasing some guitar lessons or a t-shirt, or you can join my Patreon. Now, on with the show. Hello chaps, welcome once again to John Robson Guitar Tuition. As always, I do hope you're well. What you just heard there was me having a little bit of a go at one of the many guitar solos from the Jimi Hendrix version of Bob Dylan's All Along The Watchtower. That song always transports me back to my student days in the Students' Union bar where there was cheap beer. That which is consequently where I spent a lot of time. There was the jukebox, and most of the stuff on the jukebox in those days was whatever was the top 40 kind of flavour of the month, Bananarama, Duran Duran, Billy Ocean. If ever I hear Aha and was it Sun Always Shines on TV, it always takes me back to those days as well. But this song, All Along the Watchtower, does so in a much more pleasant way, I must admit. So hence why I decided to chuck it under the spotlight a little bit in today's solo analysis. So anyway, you've heard my version of the solo. Now let's have a little bit of a look at what's going on in the solo.
Solo explanation.
Okay, as always, we'll kick off by looking at what the solo is played over. Basically 3 chords. C minor, going down to B flat, then to A flat, and then B flat again takes us back to the start again on C minor. So it's kind of this sort of thing. And naturally, because we've got a strong C minor tonality here, we're going to be using C minor pentatonic. Most of what's going on happens either in the first position of the scale here, at the 8th fret, and then the upper extension into the top end of pattern 2. So, kind of this sort of thing. Into that region there. As well as C minor pentatonic, we do actually have, which has the notes of C, E flat, F, G and B flat. We do have an extra note cropping up a couple of times, a D note, and we get that D note via bending this C here, like this, so up at the top end of that, as I say, bending that C note there up to a D. Why are we playing a D note as part of this solo? Well, because there is a D note in the B flat major chord. Okay, it's the major third of that chord. So let's start having a look at the licks. We start off with this unison bend thing here, like this, like that. So even that is possibly a new technique to many people, where you've got to kind of bend this note and achieve the same pitch as this note here and playing them together. It's a massively widely used technique in rock and blues guitar playing, so if that one is new to you, well, this is a good opportunity to practice it. And then we come down with, basically we follow that with that, okay? I, for many a year, thought this was actually that, so coming down like that, but it's not. We're actually going, and then this G note here, we're playing that again on the 12th fret of the 3rd string, so, and then just bending that F up to a G there. Notice how many times in this solo, certainly so far, I'm having to do a bend with 2 fingers. For instance, here, and there. I mean, you could shift position to get that one with 3 fingers, but this one certainly you have to be able to do with 2 fingers, because, well, unless you're going to bend with your little finger, I suppose. But that's the way I do it, and that's the way most people will do it. Tend to bend with a 3rd finger, like that. Anyway, after that little opening salvo, we have So that's where that D note is coming in. So that's part of this run. Now notice as I'm travelling up there, I'm going up with the second finger. That allows me to be in the right position to get the third finger onto this note to do this bend. So let's play that again. Next we're going to do this bend again, but we're going to take it up an extra semitone. We're taking it up to E flat. So playing that whole thing. And then that's all of the kind of bendy sort of stuff in that position pretty much done now. What we've got now is... So we're back down into position 1 now with this kind of fairly commonplace bend here. And then that thing there, and then we're into the final kind of flurry of the solo now, where we get... So just kind of some fiddly sort of stuff in that position 1 pentatonic. I'll play it nice and slowly. We get... Once again, even slow. Like that. And so nice little solo. It's a good bending workout, and it's, you know, that little kind of flurry of notes at the end is a good illustration of if you've got a fast lick or two, or even a relatively kind of fiddly sounding lick. Doesn't have to be massively shreddy and fast, but if you've got anything like that you can do, leave it till the end of the solo. It provides a good sort of climactic moment to what's going on. So anyway, there you go. Now you know what's going on with this fantastic little Hendrix solo. Go away and have some fun with it. And as always, you'll find a full tab in both Guitar Pro and PDF formats, along with a clip of me playing the solo, that explanation you've just seen there, and a jam track for you to play along with yourself. All of that is up on my Patreon page. There's the address, and the link is, as always, in the description. $3 or £2.50 a month gets you access to all of these additional resources and goodies and bits and pieces that go along with these YouTube videos. A massive, massive thank you to everybody who supports me in that, or any of the other ways, all of which are linked down below. And that's pretty much the video for today, folks. Hope you've enjoyed what you've seen and found it useful and informative, and perhaps even a little bit entertaining in some small way. And if that's the case, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell if you haven't already done so. Why not drop me a like while you're at it? Don't forget the live stream every Friday, 5 PM UK time. We drink beer and talk about music and guitars. Great way to kick off the weekend. I'd love to see you there if you can make it. But for now, I'll bid you all a good day and say thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your time. Look after yourselves, folks. Stay well, stay safe, and above all, stay sane. Bye for now.